So, besides COVID-19 and all of the riffraff that is going on with that, we are supposed to be in for the storm of the century right here in the southeast part of the United States. But they say that about every storm. So, I have no idea. So, I'm staying home again. I went for a walk earlier today and recorded another podcast. And then I also got some studying done. As you guys know, this is Easter Sunday, and there have been some really, really big fights among people. Should they go out for church for Easter Sunday, or should they stay in and stream? And I'm not going to get in the middle of that, but I just hope that you and your families have had a really good Easter Sunday. I hope that you were able to get yourself that great big bird or that great big roll of ham, whatever they call that. But anyway, so what am I going to talk about now? So, as I mentioned in my last vlog, I started a series of podcasts, and I do anything on topics related to autism, and 95% of the time, what I will do is I will talk about things that are related to autism, and that's usually just me. Most of those episodes are about 15 minutes long or 20 minutes long, depending on what the subject is. And then the other 5% are my interviews. So tonight we'll feature an interview, and it will be live on YouTube after 8 p.m. And that will be a talk by my friend, or interview with my friend, Ashley Dudley. And both of us are talking about having a later diagnosis and facing the workplace and the way that employees and employers often treat us. So you definitely do not want to miss that. And I know Ashley Dudley has some really, really good and awesome things to say about that. In fact, Ashley Dudley and I are going to be on a panel with Kayla Rodriguez later this year. As I mentioned, our event got postponed, so we're pushing it out to the end of the summer, early autumn. And we're really excited. So I had elected to interview all of the women who are going to be on the panel. And that includes the first autistic lawyer, Haley Moss. I still need to reach her. And I've already interviewed Kayla Rodriguez. That's also posted right here on YouTube, and you can find that one. And then next weekend, we'll feature a interview with Stephanie Holmes. She is the co-host of a podcast series called Converge Autism Radio. And I did an interview with her back in September. I talked about my experiences of going from high school into the college setting. And that's an interesting story unto itself. So please be sure to check out Converge Autism Radio. You can find those on my Podbean page or my podcast page. And for those of you that are also experts in a topic, I'm also taking applications and looking for new people to interview. And I'm not just interviewing people on the spectrum. Like Stephanie Holmes, the woman that you will hear next Sunday night, is not on the spectrum herself, but she is the mother of an autistic daughter. And her daughter was diagnosed, I don't know when, but Stephanie is very passionate about what she does. And I think you really would like what she has to say. And she has a lot of really good background information about women on the spectrum. And I decided to interview on that based on her expertise. And because I had also been a part of Converge Autism Radio and have a really, really good string of networks. And then you can also find a surprise mystery guest at the end of the month. And I think you're in for a real treat. What we're going to do is talk about autism and sensory issues. And I'm really excited about that one. That's why you see this fun picture in my screen right here, or in my thumbprint. That thumbprint picture cover, is also part of my podcast. This one will be posted when I get everything updated for the surprise mystery guest. And I'm just really excited. Now, I am not going to give away any other tips other than the fact that we're going to talk about autism and sensory issues. I'm not going to give away whether they are he or she, but I just know that I'm excited about this, and I think you will be too. And I also know that you are in for a treat. I also know that you're in for a treat tonight, and I know that you're in for a treat on, let's see here. I just know that you're in for a treat next Sunday, and I know that you will continue to be in for a treat because all of my interviews will often be posted right here to YouTube. Everything else you're going to have to dig up through Podbean, and you're going to have to dig up through Spotify, and you're also going to have to dig up through WordPress. You just go to my helloworld240.wordpress.com. That's helloworld240.wordpress.com. You can also download Podbean, and you can download Spotify, and those are on Apple and Google Play as well. In addition, you can also download the YouTube app, and you can take my vlogs on the go anytime, anywhere. So, anyway, what are some other things that are going on? This is kind of off topic. So, as I have promised you, I am going to be doing a series of videos and vlogs from my trip to Disney World, because this happened right before everything unfolded and the world had to be shut down. And as you know, Disney World is shut down right now. So I thought it would be nice to do a tribute to Disney and a tribute to the Tim Tracker, who, by the way, is one of my favorite vloggers for Disney. I would love to buddy up with him and do a podcast, or maybe some sort of a vlog or adventure of us at Disney World after everything opens back up, because they're nuts about Disney. I'm nuts about Disney. And, I mean, I love The Lion King. Like, I have a Lion King case that I wanted so bad. And I'd been looking at a Lion King case and looking at some things related to Lion King. So please be sure to stay tuned for more information. But in the meantime, I'm signing out now. Please be sure to tune in later tonight. I'm Miyah, and I'm signing out now.